Hello and good morning, I'm Neil Pinkett of Bath Cars, and today's car is the VW Golf. 3-door, 1.8 petrol, 5-speed manual on the T-Reg 1999. Modified car, this one with 18-inch alloy wheels, has a pipe across upgraded air filter, but I think bar for that it's pretty standard just for the wheels and the air filter. Although specification wise it is pretty promising actually. It's got a lovely leather interior, black leather interior. There are headlight wash, it's got heated seat controls, although I have not been able to get any heat generated in the seat. I brought it back from Bristol, about 20-mile run, and it drove and behaved itself fine, but I put the heated seats on and they didn't work. So whether there's a fuse gone or whether someone's just added the buttons in, I don't know. Maybe just prizing out the buttons a bit later will reveal if they're connected in, but apart from that, it does look a pretty car actually. It's got the rear spoiler on the back. I fitted nice fresh number plates to it, and as I said, drove it about 20 miles, which revealed no problems really. It drove very well. Not too dear on the insurance, and quite affordable to run really. Although the 18-inch wheels will cost you a bit more in tyres, but I think they look quite smart. Looks like new calipers have been fitted to the back pretty recently. They're glowing nicely in the back there. The tyres are, I'll tell you the size for starters, as we can see, they're 225/40 Z18s. That tyre has plenty of meat on that tyre. The pads are okay in the back. Discs on the back, obviously. Discs on the front. The pads on the front aren't far off new, actually. There's plenty of meat on those. And that tyre there is about half worn. A few little minor stone chips and marks here and there, but I'm sure you'll be happy just to touch them in. There is a scratch to the bonnet which could touch in, but being solid Tornado red, it should touch in pretty quite happily. The car's been polished. I'm forever finding little bits of polish to rub off, so somewhere along the line someone's given it a wax. That tyre there is about half worn again, and this one here is better than half worn, about 40% worn. Little graze to the rear bumper there, but all the bumpers sit quite happily and true. The rear wash wiper works, the high level brake light, got a little bee sting aerial, there's baggage cover present, and some old number plates, and underneath here we've got a spare tyre with toolkit, and there is locking wheel nuts in the glove compartment. There is a spare clutch pedal there. The clutch pedal does click and is slightly high, so I assume the new clutch pedal hasn't been put on, but that's all okay. Right, let's go and have a look at the history section. Okay, welcome to the history and documents then for this VW Golf GTI. What do we got? Well, plenty of documents here, to be fair. Firstly then, there's all the owner's manuals there with everything minus the service book, I'm afraid to say. So I've been through there. There is a radio code, but everything minus the service book. The V5 I have is just the green section, 2 green sections, which you can tax the vehicle with it. We don't have the main part of the V5, I'm afraid. That isn't a great problem. All you've got to do is use the green slip to tax it and apply to the DVLA for a new one. They won't charge you because you've got the green slip. Load of old tax discs. What was the tax? Tax was 118 or so for 6 months. And then we've got documentation where we've got loads of old MOTs running through there. You can find those out on Vosa, so pretty much mileage warranted with the old MOTs. And then the current MOT is September the 13th, 2013. Done at 128,000 miles. And that was a couple of advisories. Near side front suspension has slight movement at wishbone, pin or bush. Off side front suspension has slight movement at pin, wishbone or pin. Just 2 items. It's in Welsh there as well, so it looks like it's a lot, but it's just 2 smallish items. And that's generally caused by the fact the car's got big wheels on it. So you normally find that with a car with bigger wheels. Right, some bills and receipts here. We've got one at August 2009 for oil filter, plugs, pollen filter, lambda sensor changed, catalytic converter cleaned, back block box fitted with clamps, discs and pads front and rear, but that was back in 2009. 2010 we got unblocked breather pipes, normally from the bottom of the engine, common type of thing. 09-2012 MOT, ball joint, tyre, 2 calipers at 54 quid a piece, 2 handbrake cables, covers for ball joints. Came to £417 back in September 2009. So a little couple of service holders to go with it. Find a receipt as well for £4,600 back in November 2007 by the looks of it. Yeah, November 2007 for 4,600 quid. HPI report, and then some more up-to-date bills and receipts here. Clutch kit. Had a new clutch, £342 in 2005 at 89,000 miles. So it's done what, 60? No, it's not. It's done nearly 46,000 miles on that clutch. So that's all pretty good. Some exhaust bracketry and some pads. So I mean, it's not full service history, but it's warranted miles, and obviously there's been some money spent on it. But nice to see the old original service owner's purchase receipt, £4,600, 2007. So there we go then. Back to the car. Okay, moving up front. Leather interior, leather door cards, airbags. Well, we've got 2 inertia wheel belts there, and there's probably a lap belt somewhere underneath the back there. Seats fold up and down as they should. There's a baggage cover. There's carpet, rubber floor mats, lumbar support, and a little bit of wear, obviously, with the driver's seat, but pretty good actually. So obviously someone's scratched the leather up. I could just do with some leather care on it to help it out a bit. The steering wheel's in sort of okayish condition, just a bit of wear to it on the outer edges. Pedal rubber's in good order. As I say, that clutch pedal is high on the pedal, although the clutch has been replaced in 2005, so it's not the original clutch, but it does all change gear and everything is all fine. Centre armrest, which I don't think is standard. He's also fitted a GTI gear knob, the old Golf style knob actually, which is quite nice to see, to be fair. But it's not a 6-speed, it's a 5, so don't come to me and say, oh, it's not got the 6th gear. It is a 5-speed manual. There's the wheel nuts and the owner's manuals. Let's fire her up for you. So 137,000 miles. All the gauges work as they should. Usual grate, which is what all Golfs do as they get to a certain age, can be easily cured by just lubricating the shaft of the starter motor. The electric mirrors work, they're okay. You can just see them moving there, so you can see that moving, and they're heated. All the lights work okay, all the windows work okay. Electric window, running lovely and smooth. It's tinted as well, and the same for the passenger. Nice and smooth. Up and running and quick. I did say it had heated seats, but the heated seat option doesn't appear to work. It's got cruise control. I didn't test it though, so I just assume it will work. The aircon works. Hallelujah! You can hear the compressor clicking, and it was a bit damp when I went to pick it up, and it demisted the car quite nicely on the day when it ran. So that compressor's clicking in. There must be gas in it, so QED, it should all work fine. Alright, what else can we say? Now it's got a CD system and a cassette. So the cassette is a motorised version, and that's working. Although many of you probably don't remember cassettes who might be looking at this, but it certainly works. There's a nice bit of sound there. And the CD player works as well. I've loaded a CD in there, and it's a CD changer. There's a cup holder system as well. There's your CD. Just eject those out, and the radio works fine as well. I was listening to the radio on the way back. So, yeah, a pretty nice place to be honest with you. It's tidy and doesn't smell of smoke. It's pretty okay. There's cigarette lighter. There's also half a spare key, so you can you can remote those, key those up, code them up, I should say. But at the moment, it's not working. But there is a spare key there. The remote locking all works fine. The keys all work in the doors, etc. Actually, that might be just guessing, actually, because I haven't tried it. So we'll try that now. Roof lining, pretty good order. All the internal lights are working. So let's just try it. Well, the lock is under those covers. I'm not going to pull them off, and There is one in the boot. Let's just see. They're normally seized up. I won't bother stressing it. Okay, so a bit of lubrication in those locks, but it does work on the remote. So open, little beep from the alarm, and close. So headlight wash. I didn't try the headlight wash, so let's just see if that works. A second. Shame about that grating noise. It sounds horrible, but it's perfectly capable of going on for absolutely years like it. Let's just check the headlight wash. So front washers work. Does the headlight wash work? No. The answer to that is no. So just give it another go. Maybe a fuse again. Maybe not wired in. Okay, so yeah, headlight washer's not working. They're not part of the MOT test because it hasn't got high intensity LED, HID lights, so it doesn't need to work, which is now part of the MOT status. So that will be fine. Okay, I'll leave you with that shot. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon.